The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Game 3 brings us our first change of scenery, but what hasn't changed are my colleagues. At home in any arena, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And from San Antonio, this game of the series in Spurs territory as they go up against the Charlotte Hornets. Checking out the Hornets, they've hit their stride at the best possible time, dominating their competition in these playoffs. Only 3 losses to this point. These guys seem poised to win it all. All right, on the heels of taking both home games to start this final series, how different is this Game 3 going to be, Kenny, now that the finals have shifted venues?
Oh, you got to be prepared to face an aggressive team tonight. You know, this team's desperate for a win, so you can't just come in unprepared. It's a lot harder to win games on the road. You know what I'm saying, Shaq?
You know, they lose this one the first.
Sold-out arena in San Antonio, Texas. A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at the Spurs. They can't panic, but after losing the first 2 on the road, you know, there's no question they'll need a win tonight to regain some confidence and make this a series.
Yeah, they were unable to steal a game on the road, but now in this third game, it's really do or die. They need a win to keep their championship hopes alive.
Yep, if they're able to win Game 3 tonight, that scenario becomes a definite possibility. They get a huge boost going forward. Fans will simply get crazier and more hyped up.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The great in its center. Batum is out there with Marvin Williams. There's Jeremy Lamb, and it's Lynn in at the point. Now here's Parker. There's the screen. Here's Aldridge. Williams with the defensive effort.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game. Both free throws good from the great. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
Aldridge wide open, he fires. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
No good from the great.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
It's Parker with the drive.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
He had an upbeat attitude when we spoke, especially for being down 2 games in the NBA Finals. He explained his demeanor, though, saying everyone expects them to hold serve in their building, and we feel we can do the same. Confidence not lacking on their sideline despite the deficit, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And a foul on the shot. Got him on the wheel that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And the first one drops. And both free throws good by Haas.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Lynn dishes to Batum. Over to the wing. Outside, Lynn unloads. And the jumper is on the mark. Lynn's got his first points of the game. For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. It's Parker with the drive. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. They double him with Green. The great passes to Lamb. And that one's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Parker kicks to Green. Feeds it to Parker. Double team on Parker. Here's Hawes. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Hawes got 7 points in the game.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Then the pass to the great. And that is good.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Now here's Parker. Goes up at the stripe. The shot will not go.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall. That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
To the inside. Here's Hawes. And he drops it in from the low post. Hawes got 9 points. For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's the great, and stolen by Aldridge. Parker with it. Parker double teamed inside. Nobody near Leonard. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
In the pass to the great. Back to Lynn. A 3-ball. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Spurs leading by 4. There's the dish to Parker. Outside Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs Games team.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Freak is,
and he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And then for Charlotte, Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Williams. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Lamb, and it's Chalmers in for Jeremy Lin. Here's Jefferson. No good, unable to end this run. The Spurs have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Smart kicks to Stevenson. Offline with his 3. Hornets trail by 6. Passes it to Batum. And he uses the glass on the layup. Batum's got his first points of the night.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Diaw with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to the great. To the inside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He hits the 2nd from the line. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Smart kicks to Diaw. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Anderson. A floater. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Oh, that's offensive interference. San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. The grades checked in for Jefferson. Kaminsky comes in for Mirza Chaletovic. Lamb is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Mario Chalmers. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Spencer Hawes out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He ended with 47 points and came out of nowhere defensively, swatting away one shot after another. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Marvin Williams is checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Parker dishes to Leonard. Down low, here's Hawes. It's blocked. Hornets trail by 4. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
The shot's good from the Great.
He's yours.
The Great's got 11 points.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Kaminsky sets the pick for Lynn, and there's the pass to the Great, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. The Spurs have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Aldridge with a screen on Lynn. The feed now to Hawes, and it's denied. Fast break now for Charlotte. Lynn with the ball. They get it back. Lamb, good. Lamb's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. He's got to be relentless. They struggled against him in this one. Just no answer for Hawes. 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
And both free throws good by Hawes.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
The Great, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
It's tipped. Here's Parker. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And it's a 4-point Spurs lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Spurs?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David West is checked in for Hawes. Kyle Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Green, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Tony Parker. Al Jefferson's checked in for the Hornets. Chalmers comes in for Lamb. Here's Smart. And the shot falls short this time.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
San Antonio leading by 4. And Leonard has it in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Screen by Jefferson. Here's the Great. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's the Great. He's got 15. A nice shot by Lynn.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now here's Anderson. It's a 3-point game. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Shots good by Jefferson. Jefferson's got his first basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Smart. A 3 from Leonard. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's a close.
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
We just have to wait for the right shot, really. We want to get even with them, but too often we're trying to do it all in one trip. If you stay patient and keep waiting for that can't-miss shot, yeah, we'll be all right.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
All right, men, big half coming up. Pay attention to what I'm about to say, and we'll be walking out of here with Game 3 under our belts.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3.
Just absolute domination in this one for the great. He has 15 points, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
And because of that, there's now a major intimidation factor working in their favor.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Charlotte, the great, he's in at center. Jeremy Lin is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then it's Williams. And it's Batum in at the small forward. Hornets trail by 6. Lin kicks to Batum. Takes it off the glass.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Spurs shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Here's Hawes. Can't hit. Nice D from the great.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas. Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that court. They got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Green left side. Can't get it to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. To the right side. Here's the great, and that's a foul. Called on Spencer Hawes. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Williams. Passes it to the great. Outside, Lin. And again, the Hornets missing. Spurs leading by 4. Parker passes to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the great. The great's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Lin. The tray. And he gets it to go. Lin's got 9 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Hawes. It's deflected. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now here's Batum. Pass to the Great. Here's Lamb. And another three for Charlotte.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Parker. 7 points in the game. Dishes it to Leonard. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford to lose a game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think, Clark? Chalmers. Shot is off. Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. Hornets trail by 3. Defense reminded Green and Leonard of the wings. Anderson is out there with Spencer Hawes. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Something else you like to see is how well they've shot their free throws tonight.
And San Antonio shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
On defense, Charlotte. They trail by 1.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
There's a screen by Williams to take the lead. Second chance shot. San Antonio with the rebound. And here's Leonard from 3. Hornets with the rebound. Kid Gilchrist has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Lynn. To the inside. Here's the Great. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. And that's 19 points for Freak. There is just no way, Clark, to tell who is going to pull this one out.
You know what, Kevin? I think looking at this game, it may very well come down to one crucial key play.
Clark, that's a great point. When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Kid Gilchrist, the pass to the Great. Outside, Lynn. Here's the Great. The rebound by Anderson. San Antonio trailing here. Smart dishes to Leonard. Kid Gilchrist against Anderson. Kicks to Hawes. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
And let's get your take, guys. The Spurs have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the 4th quarter underway. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Expanding his range. Teletovic grabs the board. Teletovic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Double team on Aldridge. Well set in the pick for Stevenson. Pass to Leonard. Takes the 13-footer. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. And that's 11 points for Leonard.
Big shot. As soon as he got an opening, boy, did he let it fly.
There's the pick. Lynn against Stevenson. Nice pass in here by Charlotte, the great. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
And that could go from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Hawes comes in for David West. And it's Green in for Lance Stevenson. Marvin Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Smart kicks to Aldridge. Feeds to Hawes from 18 feet away. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
No good from the great.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
Good on the shot, and with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Hawes.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just the passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
The shot's good from the great. Now Smart. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Aldridge. Off the screen. Shot moves off the pick and hammers it home.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GH, the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
He kicks it to Hawes. Shoots from 12. Nails it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. Lynn. Money!
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
It's blocked. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on it.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Aldridge kicks to Hawes. It's blocked, and that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Parker. Outside Leonard. San Antonio again missing. Misses the shot. And so it's Charlotte with the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal.
All right, now. What's up, girl?
Well, Al, this was
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Well, he wasn't about to let this moment slip by. That's what great players do. They perform on the biggest stage. And obviously, here in the finals, this is as big as it gets.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's game as much as we did.
HBK, yeah, you know how